Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Place Prepared. Place Prepared podcast is about sharing my journey with manifesting and the law of assumption. This includes success stories, Neville Goddard analysis, manifesting tips, and much more. In this episode, we will discuss what the law of assumption is and how to manifest. The law of assumption was founded by the brilliant mystic Neville Goddard. The law of assumption must not be confused with the law of attraction. We aren't attracting anything to us. We already are it. If we dare to assume that we are, then we will be. The law of assumption is that everything and everyone is operating based on our assumptions about ourselves and of others. This means that we are the operant power. The first step to manifesting anything is understanding who you are. You are the great I am. In the Christian Bible, God calls himself I am. When we say I am, we are declaring ourselves to be something. When we say I am XYZ, the world reflects that back to us. Step 2 is defining what it is you want. You might say, I want money, I want a house, I want a partner. But what is it that these things are giving you? You might want money in order to feel free. You might want a house in order to feel secure. You might want a partner in order to feel loved. Define what you want, the feeling that you want. Step 3. The feeling is the secret. Neville Goddard talks about feeling is a secret. Neville says, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The feeling is the knowing. The feeling is what you feel as true or real. How would you feel now that you have what it is you want? Look at what you are feeling as true. Right now, you might be feeling unwanted, unloved, unsatisfied, and that is what's being reflected back to you. If you assume that you are unloved, according to the law of assumption, the world and everything in it must reflect that back to you. What do you want to feel as true now? Assume that you are loved, that you are secure, that you are wanted, and that you are abundant. If you assume these feelings, then the world and everything in it will reflect that back to you. Manifesting is supposed to be easy. It's not about performing a ritual in order to get something. It's understanding that you already are it. Everything is already finished and everything is now. Your only job is to assume that you already have it. Have you ever noticed that when you become aware of something, it starts to show up everywhere? A few weeks ago, I watched the movie Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts. After I watched it, I started noticing references to that movie and memes all over social media. That is all we have to do. What does this example have to do with anything I just said? Let's say you want to win the lottery. Why do you want to win the lottery? What will it give you? It could give you satisfaction and financial freedom. So what you truly want is to feel satisfaction and financial freedom. Assume that feeling right now. You might be asking, well, how do I get into the feeling? There are so many tools to get you into the feeling, but they are not required for you to do. All you have to do is assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. What would imply that your wish is already fulfilled? Imagine a scene that would imply you had it after it happened. So with the lottery example, you might want to feel financially free and satisfied. For me, the scene would be going shopping at a luxury store and not worrying about the price. You can imagine a scene or you can hear someone congratulate you. Whatever gets you into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Don't imagine winning the lottery and don't imagine getting the job offer. Imagine what would happen after, the naturalness of that feeling. Assume you are it now. And the final step, which is the same as the first, trust that you are God. The world is in your hands. It's all up to you. You are the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, the great I am. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram. Thank you for listening to Place Prepared Podcast. Please be sure to subscribe and leave a review. You can give a follow to Place Prepared on Instagram for daily manifesting content. You can also check out the blog on Medium at placeprepared.medium.com. Happy manifesting!